The New York Knicks are back in the win column as they are now 1-0 in the in-season tournament as they took down Joel Embiid and his flopping ass 111-99. This one was frustrating. This one was maddening for many different reasons, but I believe this win was the most satisfying of the season, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason the Knicks won this game was awesome news for this team. But my question to you before we dive into that is, what is your number one takeaway from the game? Sound off for me in the comment section. My number one takeaway is not this, but a big takeaway I had is that OG Anunoby is and was the best player in this game. Anunoby was awesome on defense. He was extremely impactful on defense. Awesome on offense, impactful on defense, and made winning play after winning play. I think he had 6 dunks tonight. He loves to get to the rim and attack against Philadelphia 76ers. I know Paul George had a really good game, but I feel like in the second half when they had Anunoby guarding him, he made him really work for those buckets. Great night for Paul George. He's a star player, borderline superstar, and he's going to make plays in this game. But I thought OG matched him band for band. I thought he outplayed him, and I thought he got the better of that matchup. And what else can you say about Josh Hart? Got to have Hart. Heart of the city. Mr. Do-It-All. Mr. What do I got to do? Okay, I'm going to do it. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. And the second quarter, as the game wore down, or as you got closer and closer to halftime, Josh Hart hits 2 more grenades that are thrown his way with step-back twos. Big-time shot after big-time shot for him. Played great on defense. Got the Knicks running in transition. Was an assist guy. He's been awesome as a playmaker this year, and they need it because, quite frankly, Jalen Brunson has not been steady enough for this team. He finished well. He had 10 points in the fourth quarter. I thought Brunson closed well. But, man, this is great news because how many times have we seen where Jalen Brunson has more turnovers than assists, shoots 33% from the field, and you win? Last year's Knicks don't win if Jalen Brunson plays like this. The 2022-2023 Knicks do not win if Jalen Brunson plays like this. The Knicks have a real team. The Knicks have real talent. They have the best starting 5, I still believe, in the NBA, in my opinion. And the fact you're able to win games when Jalen Brunson plays at this level, which we can all agree this is maybe the worst game he's had as a Knick, and you win this game and you win it by double digits, that's awesome. Great news for the Knicks. And Karl Anthony Towns, he was awesome in that first quarter. I thought he set the tone for the Knicks. I believe he had 10 points in the first quarter, finished with 21, had a huge offensive rebound in that fourth quarter where he kind of big-bodied the entire Sixers team, and he kicked it out from 3. I don't remember if it was Hart that made. I think it was Josh Hart that made that 3 off the offensive board and fine from Towns. And I thought he did a good job defending Embiid. I think Towns had 2 blocks maybe tonight. I know it was Embiid's first game back this season. I know Embiid is looking to find himself, but Towns didn't let anything easy up. He didn't let him get into a rhythm, and he battled, and that's what you love to see, man. Proud of the way the Knicks played. I thought the defense was awesome, and we could talk more about the defense coming up in a second. But, man, you got a bad dude right there. In my opinion, you got the second best center in the NBA. My fact check, a third best center in the NBA. I'll still give the nod to Joel Embiid, but after Jokic and Embiid, I don't know. Maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit too much, but this guy's special, and I'm so happy that he's a part of this organization for the foreseeable future. We'll talk more. We got to talk about Deuce. We got to talk about defense, and we got to look at the team stats because I thought the Knicks really did well in a couple of areas I want to highlight. But first, I got to give a major shout-out to our proud sportsbook partner, DraftKings. The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday playing for the right to advance in the single elimination in-season tourney, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Vegas. First time, here's something special just for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code NICKSCHAT. That's code NICKSCHAT for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/BBALL. Shout out to DraftKings. Unfortunately, our parlay for the Knicks game did not hit. We were right on Knicks' money line. Not right on Jalen Brunson assists and not right on Mikal Bridges threes. But that's why I use the promo code KnicksChat, because when you make your first $5 bet, you're going to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Outside of the takeaway that the Knicks were able to win a game in convincing fashion despite Jalen Brunson having a stinker, it was the defense that I loved. You hold a team to 37% from the field. You hold a team to 33% from three. And that's where the Knicks have had trouble this year. I mean, in opening night, they got lit up by the Boston Celtics. They got lit up by the Cavs. They got lit up by the Indiana Pacers in their last game. The defense has been the part of the team that's been a little bit worrisome to me. And tonight you come out, you answer, you play well, you look in sync, you move as a team, you move as a unit, and you make it extremely tough for the Philadelphia 76ers to get any continuity or any chemistry going on offense. It was a Paul George explosion on offense for them, but at the end of the day, 99 points. If you tell me every game the rest of the year we're going to hold 99 points, I will take that. And you hold Embiid in check, and you got to give a lot of credit to everybody on this Knicks roster. Deuce McBride, man, I think he's going to be in the conversation to be a six-man of the year candidate. He continues to play like this, where he averages 15, he shoots better than 50%, and he shoots better than 37% from three. It was awesome. I love Deuce. His offense has grown. He had this one play where he drove into the lane, and he hung and lefty scoop, a little jelly. It was cool to see the development and the maturation of McBride's game has been very enjoyable to watch, and I still only think he's scratching the surface of who he can be and will be for this team. He's going to be a very, very big piece if this team wants to do the things we're hoping and thinking they can do. Matt Ryan got some minutes tonight. First quarter minutes for Matt Ryan. He played a pretty large stretch. I don't think he got in the game in that second half, but he had a stretch where he played 8 minutes straight. Didn't really contribute anything on the box score, but it at least gave some people some rest. And we know that the Knicks need that, as they don't need to be running a 7-man rotation on November 10th like they have been. Campaign back in the lineup tonight. Have been dealing with a hamstring injury. He was back. He had a deep step back three. That was cool. But he got into the lane, and he kept the ball moving, and he made a lot of plays that I thought were impactful. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and he hit that 3. Shout to Campaign. I thought the 9-minute stretch you got from Jericho Sims tonight may have been the best he's got all season. 1 block for Jericho Sims. Nothing too crazy about that, but I thought he did a good job, and I was impressed with the way that he contributed to the ball game. Still only 31 threes attempted for the Knicks today. Got to get that number up. You were outshot from 3 by 12 from Philly, and you didn't even shoot the ball that well. Still encouraging you won, but at the end of the day, proof is in the pudding. The team that usually takes the most threes are going to make the most threes, and the team that makes the most threes are usually going to win the ball game. But 31 assists on 44 baskets made. I love that. What do I not love? They had 15 turnovers. Tighten it up. Starts with Brunson. We need you. We need you, man. Because this team, if Jalen Brunson plays at the level that he knows he could play at, and the other players just do their job, I still think this team can win the Eastern Conference. I'm not going to back down from that. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and turn those notifications on. We're going to be live on the channel tomorrow night for Knicks Bulls. So subscribe, and we'll see you there. And if you haven't yet, hit me up on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm tweeting. I'm posting all the time about our New York Knicks. So if you want another way to digest some content, hit me up over there, and let's go Knicks.